Are we supposed to be able to hear her?
You hear her?
I can't.
Look for a microphone that might be. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Can't hear.
I'm just be seen.
I can't hear her either.
Mm-hmm. I see her talking.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, what are y'all talking about?
Oh well.
She was speaking. I can't hear her. Yeah.
The Judge Bascon cannot. I can't hear her.
Yeah, me either.
Either.
Does she know that?
Doesn't appear like it.
Hmm.
It's too little.
We can't hear the judge. They're trying to figure it out. Or I would say hello. I see a bunch of strange people. But I don't know where the judge is.
She doesn't have it muted, so I'm guessing that her microphone is probably not plugged in.
I hear everybody else, but I don't hear the judge.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect.
Second that.
Turkey. Oh, Mr. Turkey, how are we doing? Yes, sir. Good morning. Okay, you're charged with speeding and OC.
We can now hear the judge, or I can.
Great. Can you hear me? Yeah. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. We switched machines and we should be good to go. Thank y'all. All right. I'm going to start again then. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to talk to, okay, I need you to mute your audio.
We can now hear the judge, or I can.
Great. Everybody can hear me? If you can hear me, raise your hand. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Sorry, technical difficulties. We switched machines and we should be good to go. Thank y'all. All right. I'm going to start again then. Okay. I'm hearing a really big delay. I'm going to talk to, okay, I need you to mute your audio. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I think I've addressed that technical difficulty. We'll see if we have another delay. So can everybody hear me? Raise your hand if you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so it looks like you have all your stuff muted, so that's good. Okay, let's start again. I'm gonna tell you about your rights, types of pleas, and ways that you can handle your tickets today. Okay, so first we'll go through your rights. You have the right to a trial, and there are two types of trial. There's a bench trial and a jury trial. A bench trial is the judge determines your guilt or innocence to the offense, and if you are found guilty, the judge determines your punishment. Jury trial, we have 6 people who determine your guilt or innocence, but even in a jury trial, you can choose whether or not you're going to have the jury or the judge determine your punishment, but the election of whether you're going to have the judge or jury determine punishment must be made before we seat the juries in the jury box. Please be aware that if your case is set for trial, you must be present at your trial date and be prepared with all the materials to present to the court. It's important that you research the trial process and are very aware of the Texas rules of evidence. If you fail to appear in court on your trial date, not only do you run the risk of having an additional charge against you, but you will also be responsible for the costs of trial, such as jury summons and officer overtime. You have the right to remain silent and not say anything at all, and the fact that you do cannot be held against you by the fact finder. You have the right to confront witnesses that will testify against you. You have the right to bring in witnesses to testify on your own behalf. You have the right to review your discovery, which are things like the police report, DVD, and citation. Keep in mind that not all cases have police reports or DVDs, but all cases should have either a citation or a complaint. If there are any other items you would like to see, you will have to make a written request for those items. You have the right to go out and hire your own attorney. I cannot appoint an attorney in your cases. This is a fine-only misdemeanor court, but please understand that you can run the risk of going to jail if you fail to appear, refuse to pay, or refuse to complete the community service ordered. And if so, I may have no other option than to commit you to serve out your time fine in jail. So those are your rights. Please keep in mind that during the pendency of your case, it's very important that you keep this court advised of your current address, telephone number, and email. If you do not do that, we will send you a notice. You will not receive the notice. You may fail to appear. And as a result, then you may end up with another charge against you. Okay, so it's very important that you keep us advised of your current address, phone number, and email. All right, now I'm going to talk to you about types of pleas, and there are 3 types of pleas: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Guilty means you're admitting guilt and you do not want to go to trial. No contest means you're not admitting the charge, you're not denying the charge, but you are accepting responsibility and you do not want to contest your charges and go to trial. Not guilty means you have an issue with your case and you want to proceed to trial. So those are your 3 types of plea: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Now I'm going to talk about ways you can handle your ticket today. If you plead not guilty, we'll set you on a trial docket. We'll have you confer with the prosecutor today, and we'll probably put you on another pre-trial docket to sit and meet with the prosecutor, and then we'll set you on a trial docket. So that's if you plead not guilty. If you want to simply pay the fine and costs on the case jacket and have your conviction on your record, you can do that. You don't have to talk to the judge. You can do that with one of the clerks. With that, please understand that traffic convictions remain on your record for 5 years. Penal code convictions such as public intoxication, assault, and theft stay on your record and do not come off unless you are a juvenile and you utilize your expunction rights. Another way to handle your ticket today is you can request deferred disposition. You can request that either from a prosecutor or the judge. Please understand, no one has the right to defer. Deferred is basically probation. However, it is unsupervised. If you receive deferred, you'll pay an increased fine. You will have to complete all conditions of the probation, and you will not be able to get any new violations during the period of your deferred. If you are successful with the deferred terms, your case will be dismissed. If you are not successful, your deferred will be revoked. You will have to pay an increased fine, and then you will have a conviction on your record. So that's deferred disposition. Another way, if you have a traffic violation or an equipment violation, you may elect to take a driver's safety course, commonly referred to as defensive driving. Please understand you have the right to ask for driver safety course today. If you don't make that option today, you lose that option. You can only take a driver safety course one time per year for a ticket dismissal. If you've taken one within the prior year, you cannot use a driver safety course for this ticket. Now, but let's talk about the right way you determine whether or not you've taken a driver safety course. You don't go back 1 year from today. You go back to your violation date. Then you go back 1 year from that date to determine whether you've taken the driver safety course during that 1 year period. So if you choose the driver safety course option and we find out that you have already taken it in that 1 year period, and we will find out, then that option will be revoked. You'll have a conviction on your record, and you will have the maximum fine assessed against you. In order to be eligible to take the driver safety course, you have to be able to do 3 things today. You have to be able to pay the court costs and administrative fee today. You have to show us a valid driver's license that is not a CDL, and you have to show us insurance with your name on it. Okay, so you've got to be able to do those 3 things today. If you choose the driver safety course option, you have 90 days to complete the driver safety course option. You do not have 91 days. You do not have 92 days. Do not wait till the 89th day to take the driver safety course. Invariably, that's when the computer breaks down and you cannot get it done. So 90 days is plenty of time to get it done. All right. So I've talked about your rights, types of pleas, and options for handling your ticket today. If there's, can you give me a pen, please? A pen, thanks. If there's anyone who thinks that they want to plead not guilty, can you raise your hand? Okay, Vargas, Lindsay, Adam, Scott. Okay, what we'll do is we're going to put you all back into the waiting room, but Ms. Lindsay and Mr. Scott, I'm going to put y'all into breakout rooms with the prosecutor. Okay, so if y'all wait a minute, we'll get that all organized and we'll bring you in one at a time. But these things usually move pretty quickly. Okay, so appreciate your patience with the technical difficulties, but we'll see you here pretty soon.
She just muted herself again. There.
This person's too small.
Mr. Scott, do you have a prompt to join the breakout room? Oops, you're frozen now. Okay, good. Yay.
Okay, so I'll go
All right, sir, what is your name?
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Bueno,
He's only Spanish.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in a breakout room with the prosecutor. What's his name?
Miguel Torres.
Okay. Okay, choose the option to go to the breakout room, please.
Louis Bowman? Sorry. Oh, que pone join.
So you need these three.
Is it Miguel?
Miguel Torres, Adam Scott,
Scott.
and then this Vargas Lindsay is the last name. I don't see her. You may want to go into his office, into his room and find out. Is this the order in which they came?
No, I didn't put them in order. I'm gonna go over there and you can manage it from there.
I think so. Okay. Participants. You're bringing Daryl
He's going out. He's in my office.
Okay, cool, great.
Yeah. You can go continue.
Okay, Sarah Emily Hogan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it looks like you were here for failing to display a driver's license. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, and let me see. Okay, did you have a proof of a driver's license that was valid at the time that you were stopped?
Yes, ma'am. I have my driver's license and I keep it in a wallet in my purse. And I just thought my purse was in the car.
And it wasn't?
And it was, yeah, it was at my house and I was taking my friend home.
Okay, do you have the driver's license now? Can you put it up to the thing? Okay, let me see. Let's see, issue 12/12/2019. All right, great. You can put it down. And then, okay, so this can be dismissed with a $10 fee.
That's fine.
Okay, and so do I have your address, Sarah S2 Suite at yahoo.com?
That's my mom's email address.
Okay, is that the best email? Because we can send you instructions on how to pay that $10.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Can you send it to hers? The Sarah's Too Sweet
Okay.
email.
Okay, so have her look for an email from our court telling her how to pay the $10 fee. I think you can either send a check, we'll send you a link that you can pay it online. I don't know if there's some fee associated with paying it online, or you can come in and pay, but it's gonna be a
Okay,
$10 fee.
she's right here right now.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I told her that this can be dismissed with a $10 fee because she did have the driver's license and she showed it to us. I'm gonna send an email to Sarah's with an S, right?
Yes.
SARAHS
Mhm.
to sweet@yahoo.com. That'll give you instructions on how to pay the $10 fee, okay?
Okay. And
Yeah,
that's
just-
for both?
I only have one. Does she have more than one?
Well, she got initially pulled over because she wasn't aware of the law where if a police officer has pulled somebody over, you're supposed to slow down and move over.
There's another one. Okay, there is another one. Okay, no.
And then she got the note, no, she forgot her purse and didn't have her driver's license.
All right, so this one's gonna get dismissed for a $10 fee and we'll send you info.
Okay.
The second one is failing to yield right of way to emergency vehicle. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
Okay, no contest?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how did you want to take care of that ticket today?
We can pay the fine, I guess. Is there a way to do deferred disposition on that?
Yes, and so let me tell you what that's gonna
Because
be.
trust me, she now knows about that. That one, it's
Uh-huh.
ingrained in her brain now.
That's true. Okay, so that is, you have for that, then there's a fine of $194.90. Let's see. And then the cost is $134 for a total of $328.90. Okay?
Okay,
How much of that can you pay today?
we can pay the whole thing. I just gotta grab a card real quick. Or will you email, do I do that through email or
And we'll send her information on the email on how to pay, right?
so I
Yeah.
can pay that online too? Okay.
Yes, we can pay all of that online. I'm gonna go through this real quick. Let me write some paperwork up and then I'm gonna go over it with you real quick, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Hold on just a second. All right, Ms. Hogan, you there? Okay, I'm gonna go through this real quick. On this deferred, you are gonna pay a fee of $194.90, a cost of $134 for a total of $328.90. You're gonna pay all of that today or through the process we provide you by email. I realize that might take a day or two, okay? You're not gonna get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is going to be until January 26th of 2021, okay? You get all that stuff done, your case will be dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on January 27th of 2021 and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay? All right. So they will send you this paperwork, which is the deferred. You'll have to sign that and mail it back to us. And then you'll have to make the payment on both this one and the other one that'll be dismissed for the $10 fee. Look for those and look for that email to the Sears to Suite email address, and then you are done. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You're free to go.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, can you turn on, oh, yeah, can you turn on your video, please? All right, and your audio. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All
How are you
right.
doing?
And I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
All right, and you're here for one ticket, correct?
Yes,
All right, and you were here for speeding 80 and a 65. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no contest.
Okay, and how did you want to take care of that ticket today?
I wanted to take defensive driving.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, I'm going to let you do that.
One concern I do have,
Okay,
2 days ago, it's been a little hazy. Please forgive me if I'm off on my dates. I was in a car accident. My car was totaled. I don't know what route that's going to take. I'm still trying to deal with all of that. So don't really have, I mean, I can give you insurance, but everything's going to be passed, and I don't have a car to drive.
okay, so you don't need a car to drive to take the driver safety course. The 3 things you have to do today in order to take the driver safety courses, you have to show me a valid Texas driver's license or valid driver's license that is not a CDL. Do you have that?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's current, right?
Correct.
And then you have to be able to pay the fine and costs today. I think it's about $144. Can you do that? And what we can do is we can send you a link. You can put it on a credit card.
Okay, I can try.
Okay, so because if you don't, then you're going to end up, that's not going to be an option. Okay, so can you do it? Because if not, you can look at doing deferred and we can give you a time payment plan. But you don't have the time payment plan option on the driver safety course, and that's by state law.
Okay, then I'll make it happen.
Okay, and then you have to be able to show us insurance with your name on it. Do you have insurance with your name on it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you can do all 3 of those things today, then you can take the driver safety course. Please understand that you have 90 days to take that course. Like I said before, you do not have 91 days, you do not have 92 days, and do not wait till the 89th day to take it, okay? That means you are going to have until January 26th of 2021 to take that, okay? What is your email address? Let me make sure I've got it right.
Tyler at longhornpos.com. Point of sale.
Okay. All right. So what you'll need to do then is you'll need to look for an email from the clerks that they will send later, either this morning or this afternoon. So look for that email, and then they will give you instructions on how to make that payment. And then they'll give you also information about the driver safety course, okay? And where you can take that and getting that information. You have to take the driver safety course and get us the information on the driver safety course and your driving record, which you need to turn into us during that 90-day period, okay? Before the end of that 90-day period, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so look for that email and take care of that when you receive that email, all right?
All righty. Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
you're free to go.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Turn on your audio. I just turned mine on.
Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, lots of technical difficulties here today. Sorry about that. Okay, you're here for one ticket, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Looks like you're here for speeding 94 in a 65. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay. And how do you want to take care of that ticket today?
Am I able to do the defensive driving?
We're not able to do the defensive driving because you're more than 25 miles over the speed limit. You are 29 miles over the speed limit.
Okay.
How old are you?
18.
But you can do deferred, okay? That is an option. Okay. And in the deferred, you would have to pay, let's see, it's going to be $198.90 for the fine, plus the costs, which are $134. So that total is $332.90. Okay. But I can put you on a payment plan for that. Okay. I can split that up either 6 months or 3 months or 6 months. If it's 3 months, it's basically $111 a month. Or if I do, let's see, 6 months, it's $56 a month. So how did you want to take care of that?
Can I do the 6-month payment plan?
Yes, ma'am, you can. So one of the conditions, because you are a minor, one of the conditions for the deferred is you do have to take a driver safety course. Okay. You can't use the driver safety course to take care of the tickets, but it is a condition of the deferred because of your age. All right. So let me fill this work out real quick, and then I will go over it and I'll explain to you how you can make payments. Okay.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay. All right. You ready for me to go over this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're going to have a special expense fine of $198.90, a cost of $134 for a total of $332.90. You are going to pay $56 a month by the 25th of each month until paid in full. Your first payment then is due November 25th, 2020, which is basically like Thanksgiving, okay? Yeah, it's the day before Thanksgiving, all right? And then every month on the 25th until it's paid, you'll have to pay that $56. You're not going to get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is until April 25th of 2021, all right? You also must take a driver safety course, which we will send you information on. And in that driver safety course, you'll have to return to us both the driver safety report and your driving record, which you can get all through the same system. If you get all that done, case gets dismissed. Otherwise, you have to appear before me on April 28th of 2021 and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so can you tell me what your email address is?
Yes, ma'am. It's ARIJANAE
Mhm.
1109 at gmail.com.
Okay. So ARIJANAE 1109 at gmail.com. Okay, so what I'm going to do is they're going to email you this paperwork, which will give you the instructions on how to pay, and the driver safety record information, and they'll send it to your email. Okay, if you have any questions, you can email them back or you can call. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
No,
okay, and we do appreciate 94 miles an hour. That's really fast. You understand how fast that is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you cannot be going that fast. You end up in a wreck going 94 miles an hour, you're going to kill yourself and you're going to kill somebody else. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, so just be careful. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You're free to go.
Bye.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, you're Christian Compton.
Yes, ma'am, that is me.
All right, looks like you were here on 2 tickets, correct?
Yes, ma'am, that's
All right.
correct.
Looks like speeding 90 and a 65, and then possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you want to plead on those? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead no contest, but I am asking for a little bit of leniency. I was going to ask for defensive driving if I could.
Right, but you're not eligible for defensive driving. Okay, you sent payment, but we sent it back. You're not, it lists that you're not eligible for defensive driving.
Okay, is that, what is the requirements to be eligible?
Well, you have to be able to show a valid Texas driver's license. Do you have that?
Yes, ma'am. One second.
Not be a CDL, right? You don't need to get that. No.
Okay.
Let's talk about it first. It can't be a CDL. Do you have a commercial driver's license?
No, ma'am, just a regular driver's license.
Okay, well, and you had to have, well, is this your initial appearance?
Yes, ma'am.
How, did you call in to communicate with them about the driver safety course before?
I had I did call, and then I had mailed in the information for that.
Okay, so you have to show a valid driver's license. You have to be able to pay the fine and cost, which is I think about $144. Can you do that today?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you have to be able to show us a insurance with your name on it. Do you have that?
Yes, ma'am. I don't have the physical copy, but I have a picture on my phone. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to email a copy of it to us. Okay, so you can send that from your phone, right?
Yes, ma'am. I can do that.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back in the waiting room. I'm going to check on why our paperwork suggests you are not qualified for a driver safety course, and then I'll bring you back. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
You'll wait a minute. We'll do that. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And Jarvis. Okay. Hello, Lynn? Okay. Okay, you're unmuted. Can you turn off your mute? Turn on your audio.
Can you hear me?
I can now. Are
Oh,
you
wonderful? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, some technical difficulties today. Thanks for your patience.
Certainly.
Lynn Jarvis, is that you?
Yes.
All right, and you're here on one matter, one ticket, right?
Yes.
And that's an expired operator's license. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest. I'd like to explain myself and see if you would be able to help me out of a strange situation.
Okay, so go ahead. Are you asking the court for deferred?
I'm not really educated on it. Maybe if you heard what I had to say, you could help guide me on how it works.
Okay. Did you have a valid driver's license at the time?
I do not know. I did not have a valid driver's license at the time. I had an appointment. Pardon me?
Have you corrected it?
No, I'm unable to. I had my appointment in July to go and renew my driver's license, and I was in a minor car accident. And that ticket that we're discussing now caused it to where I'm now suspended for 2 years. So when I went in to renew my driver's license, I wasn't able to do it. I found out I'm suspended for 2 years. I have been having problems with getting my driver's license corrected since 2005.
Okay.
In and out of DPS, different appointments, trying to find out all my fines. And I even had DPS tell me I was unfounded. It's been an insane ride since 2005. So I finally figured out a way and paid everything off, made my appointment to get my driver's license, get legal, and I was in a fender bender, and this ticket made it to where I'm now suspended for another 2 years. And I need help. I need to get
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't give you legal advice, okay? And it sounds like you need legal advice. What I can do is one of two things. I can put you on deferred. If you meet the conditions of the deferred, the case will be dismissed, okay? Alternatively, I could, if you have an appointment to fix the situation, I could extend your time period, so like 30 days, and I could reset you for a hearing. And if you could fix the issue related to your driver's license and get it reinstated, I would allow for you to dismiss it with a small fee, but I don't know if that's an option for you.
I have an appointment November to.
What date?
It's in my phone, and I'm afraid if I go to look for it, I'm going to lose you.
So we know that you've got one by the end of November, right? So we know you've got one by the end of November.
Yes.
So your options today are, I can reset you to December 9th. And if you are able to get your license reinstated by December 9th, and you show proof that it's been reinstated, and I can't give you legal advice on how to do that.
I know, but I don't know how I would go about getting my license reinstated.
So you would have to seek legal advice, and you would have to seek, lawyer's counsel, okay? I can't give you legal advice on that. What I can say is if you want to reset for December 9th, we could do that to give you the option to reinstate your license and then potentially have this case dismissed for a $20 fee. Alternatively, if you think that's not an option and you can't get that done, we can put you on deferred. The cost for deferred would be total would be $231. And I can put you on deferred. I'd put you on deferred. If you could pay that immediately, I could put you on deferred for a month. And then once that month is over, this case would be dismissed. Okay?
What does deferred mean?
It means basically probation. You have to pay the fine costs. You cannot get any similar violations during the period of your deferred. And if you made all those conditions, the case will get dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to.
Could I get my driver's license and my stuff fixed or?
Well, and so here's the deal. That will take care of this ticket. That will dismiss this ticket. Then you have to let the powers that be know that this ticket actually got dismissed and addressed why that would be the basis for suspension. I can't give you legal advice on that. You're going to have to.
I knew how to do this.
Okay, so you're going to have to seek legal advice on that. I can't give you legal advice.
I understand that. If this ticket is dismissed, then my 2 years so-called suspension that I just got with this ticket would be dismissed as well. Yes?
I don't know. I cannot give you legal advice on that. I'm sorry. We don't do that. We don't suspend your license. Okay. That the city of Bulverde isn't the one that does that. Okay. You'll have to go, I think, to DPS and ask them why, or Department of Motor Vehicles. I don't know who it is. Okay. But you would have to address that with them. But what I can do is set you up to get this dismissed if you want to do that. You want to think about it, or you want to?
I did ask her that, and she said she can't give me legal advice, that they didn't do it.
Is that correct?
If it's dismissed, so does my 2-year suspension. It's dismissed too.
I can't give you advice on that.
I just told him that. You just said that.
Yeah, we don't do that. We are the ones.
So confused. I don't know what to do. I just want to be legally allowed to drive, and
So here's what I can do. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put you in the waiting room, and you guys can talk about it, and then then I'll bring you back in. Okay, I'll put you in the waiting room. I'll talk about it, and then I'll bring you back in. Okay.
So you guys didn't. How did I get suspended then?
Ma'am, I don't know. That's not us. We gave you the ticket, and I
told me when I.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to cut her off. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna bring her back in. Miss, okay, I'm sorry. I accidentally moved you while you were talking. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, but I'm gonna move you to the waiting room. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Y'all talk about it and then I'll bring you back. Okay. Hello, Miss Large. Elizabeth Large. Hi. Turn on your audio.
Okay. Okay.
All right, great. All right. Elizabeth Jane Large. Looks like you were here for failing to maintain financial responsibility. How do you
No
want
contest.
Clear? Okay, no contest. All right. And how did you want to take care of that ticket today?
I wanted to see if I could get it lowered.
Well,
that was my reason for
so,
just to ask, because I had just got my, excuse, I just got back in town. or that car.
Okay,
But I got it the very next morning. I just neglected to get it.
And I-
Geico is 24/7. I could have called that morning, but I didn't.
Right. And so unfortunately, you know, you didn't have insurance at the time. If you just take the fine and costs on the jacket and have it on your record, and it would be on your record for 5 years, the fine and cost is $256. If you want to do deferred, you could do that, and then the case.
I hate. I've done that before, and it's so time consuming. I
Well-
didn't know this would go on your record. It does. I mean, because it's not a moving violation; it's just a failure.
It would still be on your record. It would be $306 if you wanted deferred. Basically in this scenario for the three, you'd have to pay the $306. You couldn't get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, and you would have to maintain insurance during the period of your deferred. Those are the conditions.
Oh, I don't have to take the driver's ed course.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, deferred is just you pay a little more and keep it clean for what, 5 years? Is that what it says?
Oh, no. At 3 months or 6 months.
Oh, I thought you said it was on your record for 5 years.
Okay, no. If you just take the conviction and pay the $256,
Stays there.
it does stay
Got
on
it.
your record.
Got it.
Okay? If you do deferred, then it would
Yes.
be dismissed after the period of your deferred, which could be either 3 months or 6 months.
Got
So-
it. Okay, understood.
So did you want to just take the conviction and have it on your record and pay the $256, or did you want to do the deferred?
I have to do the deferred. It's just I don't want it on my record because doesn't that affect your insurance rate?
I believe so, but I can't give you any
I
advice.
know on moving violations it does, but
So we can do deferred.
well, I hope.
So the total is going to be 306. How much of that can you pay today?
Do you do payments? I mean, I could slap it on a credit card, but I wondered if I could do it like monthly and pay it off in 6 months.
Yeah, we
Just
can
do it auto pay 6. So sorry. Big
It's all right.
lesson.
So let's see. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're going to have a special expense fine of $225, cost of $81 for a total of $306. You are gonna pay, okay, so 306, we're gonna pay that in 6 installments. So you're gonna pay $51, okay, a month
Mm-hmm.
by the 25th of each month. No paid, okay. Your first payment will be due 11/25/2020, right? So right before Thanksgiving is your first payment. And then each month, following that on the 25th, you've got to make that payment, okay?
No problem.
All right, and then so the other condition is you have to have, you can't get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is until April 25th of 2021. You also
So tell me what similar violation, like non-pay.
insurance, unpaid insurance, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And then you have to maintain insurance during the period of your deferred, okay? So you have to maintain insurance
Okay.
until April 25th, and you'll have to provide us proof of that, all right?
That's doable.
All right, and then, so if you get all that done, case will get dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on April 28th and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay?
No, that's fine. How do I do this?
Okay,
Website?
I have your email as elizaporta@hotmail.com, right?
Correct.
Elizaporta, right?
Right.
So what we're going to do is we will send you, because we're doing this all electronically, what we're going to do is we're going to send this to you electronically, and they'll give you instructions on how to make payment and how to provide us with the information on the insurance, okay? And how to sign the paperwork, because you're going to sign this paperwork, okay?
I
So
did when I submitted this the very first time on email to Parias is the email address.
Right.
The person that works in your office. I did submit my insurance proof.
Yeah. Okay, great. And if that goes through April, then that's great. If not, then we'll need you to update it. You see what I'm
It's
saying?
6 months, so it might be just under 6 months, but I'll get it.
Right. Just make sure we've got it all. Okay. All right. So look for
So
any.
do you need? Yeah. So do you need proof right now that it goes through April? Because I got it a month ago and it's a 6 month policy. So right now it doesn't go through April.
That's correct. So what
But
you're going to have to do is you're going to have to give us an updated copy of your renewal.
When I renew it and whenever it's due.
So I don't see that proof. Okay, so
I probably sent it electronically from my Geico thing.
yes,
Like forwarded it.
yes, that's possible. So she'll let you know.
Okay.
She'll let you know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. You're free to go.
Okay.
Look for the email from us. Okay.
Thank you. I'll look for it. Have a good day. Bye.
Hello. I need you to unmute yourself. Okay, there you go. So tell me what your name is, please.
Avery
Okay.
Brown.
Okay. I couldn't tell from your moniker who it was. Okay. So I'm going to put you back on the waiting room for a minute. Okay. I just want to make sure we had your file and everything. Okay. I'm going to bring you back shortly, but I've got somebody else I have to take care of first. Okay.
Hello.
I'm unmuting myself. Sorry about that. Okay, I found out why you're not eligible for a driver's safety course. I should have realized this immediately. You were going 25 miles over the speed limit. If you're going 25 miles over the speed limit, driver's safety course isn't an option. Okay, you can do deferred, but you cannot just take a driver's safety course. How old are you?
I am 23 or 24.
Okay, and because of your age, if you take deferred, one of the conditions of the deferred will be the driver's safety course is a condition of the deferred because of your age by state law, but you cannot use it to handle the ticket, okay? So
Okay.
you've got this speeding 90 and a 65 and possession of drug paraphernalia. How did you want to handle those? Did you want to try to do deferred on those?
If I could, yes. I guess my primary concern is the speeding ticket was going to cause my insurance to go up pretty dramatically.
So
And
if you meet the conditions of the deferred, the case will be dismissed.
okay, then yes, that would work out great for me if I could do that.
What it's going to be on that one, the total is going to be $312.90 on the speeding ticket, okay? Unfortunately, the possession of drug paraphernalia is even more expensive. And I'm going to make it a special expense fee of $350, which is $100 less than what it usually is, plus the cost of $81. So,
Okay, I appreciate that.
that's a total of 431. So you've got 431 plus 312. That total is $743. Okay. How much of that can you pay today?
743. I can pay, let me see. I can pay half of it. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And can you pay the remaining in 30 days or 60 days?
The remaining, that would be,
Okay, so
I can do 30 days.
Yeah, if you paid half, it would be $371.50. And then you'd pay another $371.50. And I was asking, could you pay that in 30 days or 60 days?
I can do that in 30.
Okay, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, I'm filling out the paperwork here real quick.
Okay, no problem.
So you're gonna pay half today and then the remainder in 30 days, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
All right, let me go over those with you real quick. All right, so on the speeding, you're going to pay a special expense fine of $178.90 plus cost of $134 for a total of $312.90. On the possession of drug paraphernalia, it's going to be $350 fine, cost of $81 for a total of $431. You're going to pay on both of those. You're going to pay half today and the remainder in 30 days. You're not going to get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is until April 25th of 2021. Okay. April 2021, not 2020. Gotta get used to putting that 21 down there. Okay. Then, you're not going to get any similar violations until April 25th of 2021. On the driving one, you're going to have to take a driver safety course, get us back the driver safety course certificate and your driving record that you can get all together, and we'll send you information on how to get that. And on the possession, you're going to have to take a drug offender education class. All right. We will also send you information on that. You get all that done, they'll both be dismissed, okay? Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on April 28th and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you want to do that, go ahead.
Just quick question. Those 2 classes, do they need to be completed in a certain amount of time?
They need to be completed before April 25th of 2021. Okay, but I always advise people, don't wait till the last month to get it done. Make sure you get it done in, February or April. We'll heck, do it next week, okay? And I've got an email of KRISTIANC, and it looks like the number 10, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
At gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to look for an email from our court giving you instructions on how to sign the paperwork and we'll give you the information on how to make payments, and we'll give you the information on your classes, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you read that when you get it and follow through on those instructions this week, and then you'll be set for your deferred. Get all the conditions met, your case gets dismissed, okay?
Okay.
All right, then you are free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Shrum, go ahead and turn on. Okay, great. Looks like you are here speeding 48 and a 35. How do you want to plead on that? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, and how did you want to take care of that ticket today?
Is that where I do deferred disposition?
Yes, you can do deferred. That's an option.
That's 200.
All right. How old are you?
16.
All right, because of your age, as part of a condition of deferred, you will have to take a driver's safety course, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so your expense is going to be, your fee is going to be your fine is going to be $118.90. Costs are $134 for a total of $252.90. How much of that can you pay today?
You got it. Let me go get my credit card. Tell her.
Well, okay, so I'm going to send you an email on how to do that. You don't need to do it right here on the phone right now, okay? But you're going to pay it today?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm filling out some paperwork here then for us, okay? All right, so you are going to, okay, so you're going to pay a special fine of $118.90, cost of $134, total of $252.90. You said you're going to pay all of that today, correct?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're not going to get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is until April 25th of 2021, okay? You also must take a driver safety course, and we'll send you information on how to do that, and you'll need to turn in to us both a driver safety certificate certificate for the course and your driving record, which you will get through that same process, okay? If you get all that done, get all that to us before the 25th of April, your case will get dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on April 28th and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it looks like I have an email of MAMAROXHI5. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's at Yahoo, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send this information to you. We'll send this paperwork for you to fill out. We'll give you instructions on how to pay, and we'll give you instructions on how to, what is the appropriate driver safety course records, okay? Courses, okay? And then, so look for that email from our court today and address that email this week, and then you'll be on deferred, get everything done, case will get dismissed, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so why do we have speed limits?
To make sure that everyone is safe and going at a reasonable speed.
Right, and do they set specific speed limits on roads for a particular reason?
Yes.
I think somebody's decided that it's because it's a safe speed for that road?
For like if there's a lot of traffic, like walking traffic, a lot of people around,
Right.
they'll have slower speeds. If it's a highway, they'll be faster. So.
Right. So you just need to be more mindful of what the speed limit is, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, look out for that email. Make sure you complete the conditions in the deferred and the case will be dismissed, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You're free to go. Ms. Jarvis, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, I hear you now. Thank you.
Okay, have you decided, are you going to do the deferred?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to fill out some paperwork here real quick then. And I'll go over it here real quick.
Thank you.
Okay, so. Okay, so you are going to have a fine of $150, cost of $81. for a total of $231. How much of that $231 can you pay today?
I'm gonna pay all of it.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're gonna do then. Okay, so you have final costs of $231. You can pay all of that today. And you're not going to get any similar violations during the period of your deferred, which is until January 26th of 2021. Okay. If you get all that done, your case will get dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on January 27th, 2021. Well, you know what? I think we talked about this. You have an appointment in November, correct?
Yes.
Find out what date in November.
Not September 11th, 11/9. It was reversed. It makes sense in my head. It's 11/9 at 2:30 in the Green or the Bernie office.
Okay, all right. So you're going to just need to let them know that you're on deferred. You're going to be on deferred until January 26th of 2021. If you get all that done, the case gets dismissed. Otherwise, you'll have to appear before me on January 27th and explain to me why you didn't get it done, okay?
And what I need to get done is
What you need to do is make this payment and not get any similar violations during the period you deferred, and the case will be dismissed. That's all you have to do for us. Whatever you have to do for that other entity, you'll have to talk to them about, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I want to make sure I've got Lynn Jarvis 66 is your email. Is that correct?
Yes, Lynn Jarvis 66 at Gmail.
Okay, great. Then you're on deferred, and what we'll do is we'll send you an email that will send you all that paperwork for you to sign, and it'll give you information on how to make payment. You get that done, case will be dismissed. Okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your patience with me.
Absolutely, no problem. All right, you're free to go. You're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.